Hello. Hello, it's Courtney from the future. The future compared to the video you're about to watch. I have a couple of pieces of information that you're going to want. One, this is a Stitching Sunday video, but I'm posting it on a Tuesday. What the heck? That's because Stitching Sunday no longer exists. I have renamed it and I've moved it. I'm excited to announce that I have renamed Stitching Sunday to Diary of a Crochet Designer. And Diary of a Crochet Designer is going to be posted on Tuesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern. Work-life balance, y'all. I was not loving working on the weekends. So Tuesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, you'll get your Diary of a Crochet Designer videos. I'm also posting a video every Thursday at 3 p.m. This is where you'll see more of the educational content, the tips and tricks, and the like. So yes, that's 2 videos a week. Diary of a Crochet Designer, Tuesdays at 3 p.m., and then your tips and tricks and other more formal content, Thursdays at 3 p.m. There's one disturbing thing about the video you're about to watch that I'm going to tell you about, and it's the fact that I can't count to 5. Every time you hear me say 4 days in this video, I really mean 5. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's 5 days, but for some reason in my head, it was 4 because Thursday is the 4th day of the week. I don't know, whatever. Without further ado, here is the first official Diary of a Crochet Designer episode. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my sectional. This is where most of this video will be filmed because this is where I do most of my crocheting. If you watched last Sunday's Stitchin' Sunday video, which hasn't even been released yet because it is only a few minutes to 8 a.m. on Sunday here currently, I said that I was going to try and redo my triangle yoke sweater within 7 days. No, within 5 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. A lofty goal. And I also realized something this morning. So if you watched that video, you saw me weighing the different yarn as I was frogging it. And I was like, why are these numbers not numbering? And this morning I was trying to pick out a full 100-gram ball to start the sweater with because I was like, I want to start with a whole ball. These are 85-gram balls. That's why my math wasn't mathing. They're 85-gram balls. So silly. That makes everything make sense. So I will be starting with an 85-gram cake. I'm not going to use this. This is the leftover yarn. Hopefully I won't have to tap into this. I'm just going to use all the yarn that I frogged. Okay. What my idea is this morning is I am going to crochet for a whole hour and see how much I do in an hour, and then that will help me to plan out how long or how many hours it's going to take me to make the whole sweater, because it was around 600 grams. I have 5 days. It means I need to be doing about 120 grams per day, and that's a lot. So we'll see how many I can do in an hour and then figure out how many hours a day approximately I'll need to spend crocheting. This one is 78 grams. Remember that. Now, where did I put my hook? It's in the couch, always. All right, here goes nothing. I should note too that I have several beverages in front of me. I made the big pot of tea. I have a tall glass of water and some electrolytes, and I've got the Netflix going, so I am ready to camp out. It is a rainy Sunday here today, so it's the perfect day to take advantage of getting some crocheting done.
Like this. And so it was literally like, and hundreds of other abusive incidents that took place at Ivy Ridge.
I don't care about them. It's really
One of its kind. But one day, a bunch of new kids started showing up.
It's been an hour. I got this much done. I realized though that an hour of the very start of a project is going to be slower than other parts of the project because I chain really slow and then I work into the chains really slow. But let's see how many grams I used in this hour. 25 grams. That's pretty good. I'll do the math and I'll let you know how many hours I think it's going to take me to make the whole sweater. And I don't think I'm going to check in again today until the end of the day. I've got a really busy day today, and we'll see if I get any more done today. Hopefully I do. Good morning. It is now Monday morning. It's like 8 a.m. I think. I have already been crocheting a little bit this morning, but I weighed my yoke last night before bed, and it was 109 grams. I've added 4 rows I think this morning already. I'm now at the point where I'm about to add the short rows, and then I'll be splitting for the body. So I did immediately forget to keep track of my number of hours. I think I did about 3 hours yesterday. I did 109 grams, probably did more than 3 hours to be honest. So that leaves me with about 122 grams per day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I did say that yesterday I didn't have that much crocheting time, so I should be able to get a lot more done today. I'll catch you in a bit. All right, it is roughly 3 p.m. on Monday, and I just finished another skein, so I want to, or figured it was a good time to check in, see where I'm at weight-wise. Again, I finished at 109 yesterday, and I want to do 122 today, so that's 231. I don't think I'm there yet. 199. So that's only about 1 more hour of crocheting that I need to do today, which is good because I have plans this evening and I have a pattern that's going to testers tomorrow. So I have a lot of computer work to do in the next couple of hours before my plans this evening. I'll check back later. Hello, good morning. It is Tuesday morning. I didn't end up doing a check-in last night. I thought I got a lot of crocheting done yesterday, but when I weighed this in right before bed, I only had, let me just double confirm, 211 grams, which means I did 102 yesterday, which means I did less than I did on Monday, and I barely have any crocheting time today. So without further ado, I'm gonna hop right into this because I might have 2 hours of crocheting time today. It's not looking good for finishing this by Thursday. Oh, here come the little tippy tappies of the boy. So while I don't have a lot of crocheting time today, I think I'll be happy if I get 50 grams done today. And I have a lot more time to crochet Wednesday and a lot more time again to crochet Thursday. So I'm still hoping I can get this done by Thursday. I have to get this done by Thursday, so that's the plan. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning. This is where we're at. I'm almost done the triangles on the body, but then I have another section of non-triangles and then both the sleeves, and I want to get it done by tomorrow. Yeah, as expected, I did not get a lot of crocheting time in yesterday, so let's do a weigh in here. 289. So that, if we're 600, I've got 210, 310 to do between today and tomorrow. Okay. Well, I guess I should get started. Oh, I am struggling to get in a rhythm here this morning. My hands need a little warming up. Hopefully I don't crochet this slow all day. If I've got 189, so I have 310, so 155 to do every day. Each day. There's only 2 of them. 155, that's a little wild. Essentially, that's the remainder of the body and a whole sleeve today. I have crocheted a DK weight sleeve in a day, but it was a lot. I've never done a sleeve but never say never. It's not like I have a million other things to do. So my parents are flying in tomorrow for a week-long visit. Thankfully, they're staying with my uncle for a couple nights, but we're leaving here Friday morning to go and see them. So I really do only have today and tomorrow. And I don't want to bring this to the family reunion this weekend to work on. I want it to be done. Last row of the body. And that is a body finished. I'm gonna weigh it. It's 373 grams, so that's slightly less than the original one, which is great because that means I can finish it faster than I thought. So I have this much left. Oh no, sorry. I have this much left of what I used for the body of the previous sweater, and then I put the sleeve stuff aside. So that is grams saved, my friends. That is great. That's probably like at least an hour less crocheting than I thought I would need to do for the body. Likely means that the sleeves are going to use a little less yarn as well. I am going to go and start a sleeve. The sleeve is attached. I always have to pause when I attach a sleeve to get a picture of how to do it. It's not that it's challenging, it's just that it's difficult to explain using words when like a couple pictures of a couple key points in attaching the sleeve just make it make so much more sense. So I always take a picture of a couple of points of attaching the sleeve to make sure that everybody gets their sleeve attached correctly. Sleeves on. I am going to aim to get, I don't know, maybe a third to a half of a sleeve done today. It's only like 3 o'clock right now, but I do again have plans this evening, so it's going to be a little bit tight, but I can do it. I can do it. Good morning. We have a finished body and about a half a finished sleeve. So I feel like I can do this. I can finish this today. I weighed it and it's 425 grams and I think it was 289 yesterday. So that means I did 136 grams yesterday. The sleeve when I originally did it was 97 or 98 grams each, plus then only a half a sleeve here. I think I've got this. I think I've got this. I have realized though that I didn't allow myself any time to edit, schedule, upload this video. So you're going to be seeing this the following week. My parents are flying in today. So I am not going to finish this and edit this video and get it scheduled. So you'll be seeing this a week later, but I'm feeling confident that I can make a sweater in 4 days because I'm almost done a sweater after 3 days. Let's get going. So I finished the single crochet section and I'm halfway through or almost halfway through the triangle section on the sleeve. And then there's only one more single crochet section, and that last single crochet section has decreases in it. So it's going to be even faster because there's fewer stitches as I go. But Sleeve Island does kind of suck. These short rows can slow a person down compared to those body rows. I could really get like rocking on them. All right, I'm gonna keep on crocheting here and I'll check back in with you later, maybe when I've finished this first sleeve. I finished the sleeve. I finished the sleeve probably around noon, 1 o'clock today, maybe even before that. Yeah, sleeve done. I'm on the second sleeve now. It's now the evening, but it's a beautiful evening out, so I'm sitting outside and we're gonna do some crocheting outside. Okay, I'm calling it. It is Thursday night. I'm very, very, very tired, and I'm not leaving as early tomorrow morning as I initially thought for my family reunion, so I have like at least an hour of crocheting time in the morning. I have not been sleeping well this week, so I'm going to listen to my body and I'm going to go to bed. If I stayed up for another hour though, I would be done. I only have this single crochet section left on that sleeve. I just finished a skein, and the thought of even just like getting up off the couch and going and grabbing another skein was like too much. So we're going to bed. We'll finish it in the morning. Let's weigh it. So weigh in, end of day, what day is it today? Day 4. 522 grams. That's a lot of yarn in 4 days. I'm still really proud of myself. I averaged well over 100 grams per day for 4 days straight. And tomorrow it's just going to be like a quick little like 40 grams in the morning. Done. Good night, friends. All right. I have been crocheting for just under an hour this morning, and I am officially on the last round of the second sleeve. We're going to finish it. It took me 4 days plus 1 hour. And honestly, could I have found an extra hour this week to crochet? Probably. But I didn't. So the possibility is there to finish a DK weight sweater in 4 days. Definitely. Especially if it was a bigger stitch. Like this is all single crochet basically. The triangle stitches have double crochet post stitches, but the bulk of the sweater is single crochet. Okay, like 3 inches of stitching left. 3 inches in a single row, not 3 inches vertically. I've got 1, 2, 3 left. 3, 2, a last stitch, and slip stitch to the top of the row. Done. Can you hear those cicadas outside? It is summertime, but I've finished a sweater. It's done. I'm gonna weigh it. It's definitely less than the first version. So this one is 548 grams. When I made the first version, it was 597. That's a pretty significant change, and I'm not really sure why. But it's done. I'm gonna go block it now and then leave for my family vacation like right now. Bye. And here she is. She's done. It took me 5 days, not 4. Even though I said 4 days about 100 times in that video, I edited a lot of them out and then put a disclaimer for a lot of them too. I just realized I haven't told you I decided on a name for this sweater. This is the Shalica Pullover, and it is going to be my first ever kit with Lion Brand. The kit and the pattern both launched next Thursday afternoon. So if you're ever wondering how quickly I can crochet, well, it turns out I can crochet a DK weight sweater in 5 days if I really set my mind to it. I might be able to do it in 4 if I didn't have like other life tasks to do. Thank you so much for watching the first episode of Diary of a Crochet Designer. I'm still going to label this episode 5 because it's just a continuation of Stitching Sunday. Don't forget to like this video, comment your questions down below, and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on my future vlogs Tuesday at 3 p.m. or future educational crochet content Thursdays at 3 p.m. Thanks so much for watching. Happy crocheting. Goodbye.